For starters, I think that there's a lot of layers to this situation that makes it feel like this has to be the end. My partner and I have been together for over 9 years, and honestly the first 4 to 5 years were awesome. I had genuinely never felt this way about anyone in my life, but things started going south after that. I started to realize that he always had an excuse for not helping me cook or clean the house no matter how much I begged and pleaded for help. He started making me feel like going to see my family was inconveniencing him. He makes snide remarks the whole time and just makes the entire trip miserable to the point of me crying. I know it might sound dumb, but I've even started having panic attacks because of how bad he makes the holidays. He doesn't attempt to communicate in a healthy way, and it honestly feels like he waits until the very last moment until he'll apologize if he does. I've been on the last straw mark for a few years now, but I always end up forgiving him because I love him. It's kind of like the saying, when it's great, it's really great, but when it's bad, it's really bad. Okay, so now let's move on to a few days ago when he lost his shit in public over a sandwich. We had the same day off, so we decided to run some errands and go to a sandwich shop for lunch afterwards. Honestly, the first half of the day was great, until it was time for lunch. We walked in, and because it was noon, the place was packed, and unfortunately, there was only one person working, so we had to wait in line for about 20 minutes. Is it frustrating waiting in line that long? Yes, but I tried to make things as positive as I could because I know he gets irritated easily. We kind of overheard the employee tell others in front of us that some ingredients were either out completely or just had gone bad. It honestly could have been because of the hurricane outage the week before. We didn't get hit horribly, but some did lose power, but I'm also not 100% sure on what was going on. Also, for a little backstory, I had an ex that worked at this particular sandwich chain, and he got me onto this sandwich that I've been eating since I was about 18 to 19, and I introduced it to my current fiancé, and we just always get the same thing anytime we go there. So finally, it's our turn and we get everything started. Bread, meat, cheese, and throw it in the toaster. She brings it out and I tell her the next ingredient, lots of spinach. She looks at me and breaks the news that the spinach has gone bad. Bummer. But whatever. It's not the end of the world, right? My fiancé standing next to me goes, "Are you fucking serious? Dude, fuck this shit. She did this shit on purpose. We're fucking leaving. Come on," and then just storms out and leaves me standing in the shop while everyone in the entire place stops and is either watching the situation or is looking uncomfortable. Just think of how you feel when you see a Karen in the wild. But it was my partner. I just want to throw this little side note in here. I have extreme social anxiety as well, and he is absolutely aware of the severity of it. So, I'm standing there and quietly tell the employee that he's upset, and I think we might just head out, and she hits me with a "Nah, if you leave, I'm calling the cops." My anxiety gets even worse. The cops, WTF. I look at my phone and my partner has texted me, "Get that food and we're done." The cops, and I'm being broken up with? I texted him that he left me in a bad situation, and he knows how bad my anxiety is, and then the employee hits me with, "I can't believe you would come in here, know that we're low on ingredients and then waste the little that we have." She's right though. I was seriously just gonna get lettuce instead of spinach, but now I'm standing there, being threatened by everyone for something that I didn't even do. I get another text from my partner, "Fuck it, find someone else to come and get you." Great, I'm now stranded here. I finish building the sandwiches, pay, and try to hide behind my bag of food hoping that he's still there, and thankfully he is. Unfortunately, he decided to take out his anger on me, and for like 15 minutes straight. The whole ride home this man blamed me, told me that I'm not a team player and that I chose my side while screaming at me at the top of his lungs. I was bawling. I haven't spoken to him in like 3 days. He sent me a text about how sorry he was, but I'm feeling fed up with all of it. I also have a family event tomorrow that I guess I can't make because he's got the only vehicle, so I'm going to have to disappoint my family once again. I'm just stressed out and I'm not sure what to do anymore. If you've made it to the end of this, thank you for just letting me vent, and if you have any advice, I would love to hear it.